Ah, hello everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing well today on this most Friday of Fridays. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful outside. Like, I usually...
Spacey56 Wiggle wishing you a pleasant stream. Spacey56 hi.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne, for the 8 months. Thank you so much for your support. Gosh, it's so nice outside. I didn't even use the computer that much today. I just spent it out in the backyard, just soaking in the sun and having a nice breakfast. And, letting the puppies go explore. They're doing quite well. Yeah, like, I didn't even turn my computer on until like an hour ago. When I posted the stream announcement on Twitter and all that. Welcome everyone. Okay. Yes, I am recovering well. I no longer feel pain when I like bend forward or whatever, or lay on my side. It's more of like an itchiness. It's only when I like explicitly like press down on it that I feel like some sort of like soreness. But it's getting there. I'm so happy. I've been putting ice on it a few times a day too to keep the swelling down. But now it pretty much looks like a normal cut that you would get. So I think it's healing quite nicely. And my mother suggested that I take lots of vitamin C because vitamin C helps accelerate the healing process. And you could not overdose on vitamin C, so she told me to really like take like a lot of vitamin C pills and drink like lots of juice and stuff. Yeah, no more lump. The only lump is like is because it's like a very slight like swelling at the area of the incision, but it'll fully heal in a couple weeks, I think, and then at that point, no more lump. So I can finally wear like crop tops and stuff and not feel self-conscious. Yeah, it's really hard to overdose on water-soluble vitamins. Vitamin C stands for cure. Almost died from your own body. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope those days are behind you, Blake. I'm gonna take a speed. Ah, my goodness. Oh, it's so nice today. Like, finally, like a real actual spring. Like, we had a little bit of a heat wave for a while, and then it dipped right back down to the point where it kind of snowed a little bit, but the snow never stuck around. But now it like definitively feels like spring weather. Nice and sunny. Long. Oh yes, thanks, Mighty. Hello, Elfie Faye, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, we reached a really good milestone on like the racing game that I want to make. Like we finally got like a working like prototype physics engine, and I've been finally like putting like serious work into it. So I spent a few hours yesterday kind of like tweaking everything. It's gonna be an ordeal like importing all the assets over, but I think it's gonna look so good once that's the case. And I'm still actively looking for like 3D artists to help us model the remaining drivers, because right now I think we have like 3 drivers out of like 12. But yes, I'm so excited about various things, and like there's another project that we're going to publish that I'm really excited about too, but I can't say anything about that just yet. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have like the full roster of 12 drivers, but it's a goal. Like I've had all the character designs like set in stone for a few years now. Do I have a Mastodon post making a call for artists? Oh, okay, yeah. I suppose I should do that at some point. Now that we are kind of like getting things off the ground there. Only you weren't so baby mode for 3D art. You want to model your cutie characters, my cutie characters so bad. Oh, Alex, you flatter me so. But yes, it's the thought that counts. And like, I don't think any of the projects that we're working on really call upon my pixel art skills. So I think it'd be fun sometime to have like more art streams just drawing like random pixel art and like maybe animations and stuff. Oh, Crims! Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to you as well. So for those who are new, welcome. I am Spacey Batelli. I am a gadgeteer bat and a game developer. And we are playing some more Gran Turismo 1 today. The last time I streamed this, things did not go well. Because I totally forgot to save the game. And it crashed at the loading screen a couple hours in. And I was like, So at that point I pretty much called the stream. But this time I will be using save states instead to save. And I think that will work out better. I grinded all the licenses off screen as well, so you we won't be spending like hours on the license tests because they're very difficult. So we'll do some actual racing this time. Looking to do 3D modeling yourself in the future? Definitely not ready for something like a video game, but you'll see how Blender goes. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised that how much I forget about Blender, like as soon as I put it down for a few days. Like you really have to stick at it because there's so much. It really helps that they have like a search function for specific actions you can take. If it were not for that, then it would be like totally insurmountable to me. But I've made a few things in the past, like track geometry. Oh yeah, Super Indie Carts. Last time I played that, I remember the physics being like very slippery. But I really enjoyed like all the character cameos from different indie games and how they all retain their original pixel art style. So that's really cool. It might be fun to play that sometime, just for kicks. Not take it too seriously. Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah, the search functions. Elbrus, welcome. Raining Elementalist. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, also, I mentioned this on the loading screen, but we have follower emotes now. Because I've been streaming for 60 days this year. Oh my goodness. It's like I think it's like 60 days in a 2-year period. And then after that, we get access to follower emotes. So there's 5 emotes that you can now use just by following me. You don't have to subscribe for those. That's so cool. Wow. And I've got a few more emotes that are on the way. Specifically animated emotes. There's 2 for me, 1 for Sammy, and 1 for Paige. I can't wait, I'm so excited. Oh, Super Indie Carts does not have online play? Aw. I mean, netplay is pretty difficult for indie developers to pour resources into. And I personally am not looking forward to that aspect of the racing game that we're working on. Because, I mean, you gotta have online play these days if you're making a racing game. It's like pretty much expected. But we have a few ideas. I don't know if it's going to be rollback netcode specifically, but thankfully there is some progress being done, like in the Godot community, towards like a template for like online games. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful we shall learn with time. I think like for the at first we'll just focus on like local multiplayer. Escape Dog, welcome. Hello. Thanks, Sippy. Yeah, rollback is appreciated, but with racing games it's not nearly as critical. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you think about it, racing games, most racing games are not really, don't really need to transfer that much information between servers. Like mostly just like the vehicles, like position and velocity and whatever like items you're carrying if it's a kart racer. That sort of stuff. I imagine it's easier than than netcode for a fighting game, but still somewhat challenging. My gosh, so many firsts with this project that we're working on. Our first online game, our first multiplayer game. So I hope everything goes well. There's a humble bundle that teaches you some basics about the Godot engine. Oh, I'm good on that front. One of my colleagues is quite versed in Godot, and I was able to learn the ropes pretty quickly because I have like 7 years of experience with Unity. So it's mostly about like learning the syntax of GD script, and how it kind of compares to C#. And the funny thing, and the cool thing is that you could use C# scripts in a Godot project if you want, but I'll see how far I can get with just GD script. Oh, those things in your ears, are those earplugs? Oh yes, they are earbuds, so I can adjust the sensitivity of my hearing, because bats do have sensitive ears. And like me in particular, I cry easily from music. So as everyone saw during my Undertale playthrough, I'll never forget that. Currently tinkering with C# and Godot. Oh, nice apps. Yeah. Discord was removing its lobby APIs? Huh. I don't use Discord for anything other than like chatting and voice chat. Good your experience on that part? Yeah. Been trying Shagmo Architecture since your stream? Oh, that was such a fun stream. And it seems to be my most popular stream in like a long time. I think like only Undertale surpassed it. So who knew that people watch the Freedom Planet dev for Freedom Planet content? It's shocking, I know. That might be fun to do more like behind the scenes sort of things like that, in terms of streams. And I know that for this July is going to be the 9th anniversary of Freedom Planet, and I definitely do want to play through both games at that point. I have not touched Freedom Planet 1 in a long time, so that's going to be an interesting experience. Like going back to it with the perspective that I have now after making like Freedom Planet 2 and always talking about how much of an improvement it is. So we'll see how it goes. And I still watch people play Freedom Planet on streams every now and then. I'll like sneak into their stream and like pretend that I'm not like the developer until the very end when they beat the game. Going to instantly miss the guard button. Oh yeah, I missed it in in Shangmu Architect too. It's nice that Lilac had the pseudo boost breaker there. Surprise on the dev. Huh? Playing us all characters. Ooh, that would be something. Maybe like a marathon stream or something, or like a whole week of freedoms and planets. I did that. Spark the Electric Jester. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I should play through the Spark series too, because I haven't given it an earnest playthrough yet. I wonder if I should like start with Spark right away, or if I should play like Sonic before the sequel, after sequel, and Chrono Adventure, because they were made by the same developer and they were kind of like stepping stones towards Spark. Louise, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. Showcase the alpha builds of Freedom Planet 1. I don't know what the earliest build I still have is, because I remember the very first build I showed off, and like I overwrit the file there, so I don't have it anymore. Straight to Spark. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that could be something in my future. Let me write that down before I forget it. Because I have like a to-do list, a to-stream list. Where's my list? Okay, I already did that one. Let me write it down. Okay, Spark, the Electric Jester. I got the makeshift plushie of Spark. He's really cute. and he matches like the style of like the America plushie. Okay. Sparky Electric Jester and Pizza Tower. Oh, that's an interesting combination. Yeah, I can't wait for the Mega plushies to arrive too. I ordered like 50 like backup ones that I could like maybe like sell at some point or like do like a giveaway or something. Because they have like a threshold of sales to where we get more money. And we were only like 50 plushies away or something, so I figured I just buy those in bulk. Oh my goodness, we sold like, with that included, we sold like 400 plushies. Thank you all so much. I think it was 400. Yeah. Yes, she's the softest thing ever. Yeah, makeshift plushies are so well made. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yeah, that is true, Alex. Alex29. I am currently focusing on like the mainline Sonic games before getting into fan content for the most part. No, missed it again, didn't I? No, Emerald Sun, you're just in time. I'm actually just about to start the game. Alright, let me hop over to the game screen. And I can continue chatting there. Where's my wheel? Where's my wheel? Okay, first of all, I need music. Because, so, for those who are not here for the last stream, Gran Turismo 1, the US version has licensed music, so I need to play, like, so I'm gonna play the Japanese menu music from a playlist. Okay. So, where's my wheel stuff? Okay. Aha! There it is. Alright, let me... Oh, Jovi Bear! Welcome! I'm doing well, thank you. I'm recovering quite nicely from surgery. For those who are not regulars at my stream, I recently had surgery to get rid of a tumor over my right rib cage. It was not malignant, thankfully, but I'm still sore around the incision site. But it's feeling a lot better today compared to a few days ago, so I'm recovering nicely, and it's completely gone. I'm so happy about it. Health Stored, welcome. Okay, so I've gotten all the licenses. Oh wait. I forgot to do the last 4 of International A, but we won't have to do an International A race for a while, so that's fine. I also bought myself a Skyline, but other than that, I have not done any more races on this save file. Yeah, I'm playing the Japanese soundtrack on a playlist separate from the game. Okay, so. Let's go race. I think...
How about a kiss? For luck.
You have got to be joking. Huh. Thank you for the bits. Oh, pity my model doesn't include sunglasses. Oh, you know, let's see if I can find some sunglasses. I know that VTube Studio has some, but I would have to like adjust them. Let me see. Sunglasses. I guess that's fine. There they are, nice and shiny. But we want to change the range. Something like that. Because the problem that tends to be with these sunglasses is that they don't, like, follow, like, the expedition. Well, okay. Okay. Nope. Huh? It looks kind of silly. But, you know. I'm the coolest. Oh, you on your way here, you found a streamer that was playing Freedom Planet 2 on their birthday, and they said it's one of their favorites. Oh, that's so nice. I hope they enjoyed the game. Yeah, I'm playing the first Gran Turismo. Okay, so what kind of car is the Skyline? Let me double check. Alright, it is a front engine rear wheel drive. So this car, the real McCoy of sports cars, the world of front engine rear drive. So there are 3 races here. Okay. Yeah, edgy mode. It's weird how it does that. I'm just gonna put it off because it's gonna alter my vision. Okay. Where's the game screen? I'm gonna make sure I set this up correctly. Wheels are working. Okay, gas pedal's working. Alright, so maybe I should practice first before I qualify. No, I'll be fine. Thank you for head pats. The glasses can fit 2 extra pairs of glasses on the rim. Yeah. Nah. Oh, it's so slow compared to the licensed cars. But that's fine. So, where we place in the qualifier will let us know if the car is too weak for this event. As long as I don't place last, I think I got a chance. Going through the Honda tunnel. Okay, this is not an arcade game. You definitely have to brake on these sharp turns. And this game is normally not 60 frames per second, but I'm using a hack that not only makes it 60 frames per second, but also overclocks the internal CPU of the PlayStation, so that it does not drop frames. No. Out of the stand, please. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Do I have an art tag? What was it? I went over it during my debut. Oh no, I'm 18 seconds behind. I don't think this is... I don't think my car is strong enough. If it was something like 3 or 4 seconds, then it'd be fine, but no. Okay, maybe I could go to the Sunday Cup, because that's the easiest one. Oh, yeah, it is Spacey Face. Spacey Face. Well... Okay. No, that's not the one. Okay, Sunday Cup. A gateway to the world of Gran Turismo. There we go. Spacey Face. Da, 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 da. Okay, start qualifying. Yeah, the CPU generally is harder in the qualifying time trials, because you're not actually physically racing them. But during the races, we can exploit like the weird way that the game handles wall collisions to kind of like use them as buffers to turn faster. Because I've said before that I think this game is too generous with what happens when you hit a wall. Like, it does not make you lose enough speed, and because you don't take damage, there's like no downsides to just like bonking the wall if it helps you get somewhere faster. Come on. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty autumn course. The autumn course. I missed the fall. Alright, 49 seconds. Almost 50. Yeah, only 4 seconds. That's fine. Wow. This is a new personal record. Yahoo! Alright. Let's give it a shot. No slowdown penalties like in the newer games. Oh yeah, I imagine in the newer games you can enable damage. Okay, yeah, as you can see, we're doing fine. Even though we got last in the qualifying. And we can just kind of like bump into them and use them as like a wall. Excuse me. I don't think there's slipstreaming in this game either, but I could try tailing them. See if it does anything. Out of my way, please. Thankfully, there are 2 laps. Okay. Okay, sweet. Down, down. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Thank you, D. Birch, for the victory fanfare. No. Yes. Oh, that was close. Huzzah! Alright. We have officially won our first race. 9 points. 9 points to Spacey Bat. Bonus credit. Yeah, we got 3,000 bucks. Next session, please. Okay. So now this is high speed ring. Once again, we can just qualify. Doesn't matter. That is a very shrill credit sound effect, yeah. Okay. Yeah, like, the player car physics are quite different from the CPU opponents. Like, we can just knock them around. Like, the weight is not... I don't believe weight is factored in to vehicle collisions. Which is kind of weird. You'd expect it to be the other way around. Because I would imagine knocking the opponents around would kind of, like, mess up their AI pathfinding. But I guess that is not a concern here. And we can just kind of push them out of the way. Okay, we want to stay on the inside of the turn because it takes less time yeah, generally, like, when you're racing and you come across a turn, you want to stay on the inside because that will allow you to cover less distance than if you go on the outer edge. So it's a good way to save time and like, time trials and stuff. It doesn't matter so much in, like, kart racers, for example. I can't believe I still have managed to not buy Mario Kart 8 yet. Deluxe. I have the Wii U version, but not the deluxe version. I wonder how it compares to the Wii U version, because the addition of, like, the second item slot feels like it makes things really chaotic. Okay, yep. Once again, 4 seconds behind, but that's fine. DK64, welcome. Hope you've been having some nice streams lately. Also, I saw what you've been teasing of the Lunasis update. I can't wait to play as the Lightning Boy. Wow. Like, as soon as it drops, I'm just gonna play through the whole game again as him. No, come on. Don't shoot the way, please. I've never played Soltaro Robo. What kind of game is that? Aha! How do I look behind? Okay, there. I'm gonna have to do that on, like, straightaways to make sure that I block them. I'm so glad that they're stereo panning, so I can kind of gauge if I'm lined up with them in the, like that. It's an RPG. Oh, that's interesting. A mech action RPG. Come on, come on, come on. We're still on lap 1, so we're fine. I do wish there was a rear view mirror in the third person mode. I think there is one in first person. Oh, it stars Anthro characters. Nice. Animal characters deserve more love. Come on, I think we're doing pretty good. Honestly. Whoa, no, 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 no. Damn it! Okay, left turn, that's fine. Haha. Downside to the game series is that the physical copies are very expensive. Oh yeah, that can be a thing. Thank goodness there are other methods of preservation. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're outrunning him, so we don't have to worry about blocking him. Huzzah! Awesome. Is that the last one in the series? Or are there 3 races? I think there's 3 races. Mom. Thanks, Alex. Mom. Well, I imagine the original Klonoa games go for a lot, too. Cha-ching! Okay, yeah, there's one more. Phew! They go for an incredible price. Oh my gosh. Okay, Grand Valley East. Okay, so Taller Robo is a DS game, Tail Concerto is a PS game, Fuga is on Steam, and I guess on Switch too. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? DE64? GT1 looked very good for its time, especially on a CRT television. I remember watching the commercials when the PlayStation just came out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks photorealistic. And like even today, like the low polygons like have a certain kind of like retro charm to them. I'm glad that we're starting to see like a renaissance in the indie scene for low poly platform games, which of course includes Lunistis. I wonder when we'll start to see like indie games like model themselves after the style of like GameCube and PS2 games. And I think it's more than like polygon count. It's like a certain like feel to like the textures and colors and stuff. I'm so glad I have the pedal camera. It's really cool that y'all can see how I'm working like the gas and when I'm letting up and in the turns and stuff. I hope more VTubers kind of like do cool things like that depending on the genre of game that they're playing. Freedom Planet Power Rangers? I mean, Captain Kalau is basically a one-man Power Ranger. Oh my gosh, 7 seconds behind. I mean, it was a long course, so that makes sense. Yeah, I do vaguely recall when A Hat in Time was in the Kickstarter. It had more of like a cel-shaded look to it, kind of like Wind Waker. I still think it's really cool that the developer, like, when I was living in Denmark, like, like, I lived in Denmark around the time that A Hat in Time's Kickstarter was beginning, and, like, completely by coincidence, the developer of that game not only lived, like, a couple blocks away from my house, but is also the brother of, the person who handled the console ports of Freedom Planet. Ah, it's a small world. Aha! Oh my gosh, those sharp turns there with the sand pits are a nightmare on the license test because the cars are so much faster. So you have to really plan out your braking. But in a slower car like this, it's easy peasy. There's something special to be said about driving a slow car fast. Anyone can drive a fast car fast. But to drive a slow car fast? It makes you feel accomplished. I guess that's why, despite, like, in Sonic R, Amy being, like, one of the worst characters in the game, I still enjoy playing as her, because, like, I like the extra challenge. Aha! I cut through the grass. Alright, let's hope they don't gain on us. Does Nira have a driver's license? I would imagine so. Lilac definitely does not have a driver's license because she's never had to drive a car before. She can run faster than a car can be driven. Carol also has a driver's license, but specifically for motorcycles. No. Okay, we're fine. Oh, so the newer Gran Turismo games have, like, track rules and stuff where, like, you can't cut through the grass or anything like that? I guess that makes sense since they are emulating, like, genuine motorsports. But here it's, like, it's very basic. Yeah, that makes sense. Victory! I think this was the last race, we'll see. You can't... Sammy. That's Sammy barking. You can't touch grass in your IRL motorsports. So when you go out for a drive on the track, you're like, in a manner of speaking, you're touching grass, but not with the car.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? He barking. He barky. Bork. Okay, I think that's it, yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard some horror stories from fellow indie developers about publishers, like, having really unfair contracts that basically, like, give them rights to the IP. I'm so glad that I did not go with a publisher when I was just starting out. Oh my goodness. And I definitely do not, like, do that sort of thing as a publisher either. You are the series champion. You have a new car. So it's kind of weird. This car that we get as a prize for this race is not very strong. So I wonder if I should just sell it or if I should like upgrade it or something. What? Oops. I accidentally pressed confirm instead of back. Sell and upgrade my current? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Exit. I assume Sonic has a license because he drives cars in the All-Stars Racing Series. Unless you can drive on like tracks and stuff without needing like an official license. Okay. So that's good. We got 24,000 credits. Okay, Demio A spec. Yeah, it's only 94 horsepower. I wonder how much it's worth. Let me try going to the Mazda store. Tuning! Used car, sell. No, I don't want to sell my car. Okay, home. Okay, I need to get into it first. You have gotten into. Mazda. 12,000 credits, oh my goodness. Like, I'm sure you can upgrade this car, but... would it even be worth it, you know? I'll just sell it. Wow. Oh my gosh, the solemn music. Yeah, you really have to do your research with publishers. Look at their, look at the games that they've published in the past and actually see if you can approach the developers of games that they've published. Kind of like a reverse referral. Like, you know how you have to put, like, references on whenever you apply for a job? Kind of like the inverse of that. Dun, dun. Okay, so 36,000 credits. I think we can soup up this ride. Or even buy a whole new one. Let me see. We could get a Skyline, yeah. Whoa. I think I'll save up for the GTR actually. I'm thinking either the GTR or the Subaru WRX. Because I have a WRX in real life, a 2015 WRX. She's my baby. She's been with me since the summer of 2014. And she only has, like, 13,000 miles on her. Cool baby. Oh, yeah. We could afford this, actually. We could afford it, but we wouldn't, be able to upgrade it, really. Okay, 276 horsepower. That is strong. Okay, yellow, Sonic Blue Mica. I guess they don't have the signature Rally Blue yet. I'll go with Feather White. Yeah. It's the STI version, too. Oh. Mama. Thank you for the follow, Dodger. Thank you so much. Welcome. I'm Spacey Bacaltelli. I am a Gadgeteer Bat and the game developer. And today I'm just relaxing with some chill Gran Turismo 1 driving. Okay, now I better save. I will save on the save state too. Yeah. Okay. Guitar time. I wonder if we can afford any like basic upgrades, or if I just need to get it into another race. It's good that we have this car too, because I believe, yeah, it's a 4-wheel drive. So now we can access a whole new set of races. Alright, let me go to the Subaru store and see how much the parts are. Haha! STI parts! Oh, but, oh yeah, baby. I've thought about getting like the stage 1 cob tuning on my real life WRX because I've heard that it's actually like very beneficial for like the responsiveness of like the gas pedal and stuff. I know I need to replace the brakes soon. I might need to focus on that first because I can feel them wearing out. Okay. What about computer chip? We could afford a computer chip. A modest horsepower boost. Port polishing, the same, but more expensive. Less, but even more expensive. Nothing there. Ooh, turbo. Turbo kit. We can afford the stage 1 turbo kit. Ooh. Oh. I'm looking at my chops. Okay, so the intercooler gives 9 horsepower. The turbo kit gives 11. The racing intercooler, though. That's a lot. For how cheap it is. But this also gives better response time, so I think I'll do the turbo kit. Installed successfully. So if you end up like having too much horsepower to qualify for a race, you can take parts off if you want. That's very good. Air filters are cracked in 1. Okay. Muffler and air filters. Okay. Well, I can almost afford it. Yeah, this is very cracked. So it's very cheap, and it gives a 10 horsepower boost. That's almost as much as the turbo kit. Wow. Whoa! Oh my goodness. And that's only 5 grand? Huh. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go race. Okay, we beat the Sunday Cup. Clubman Cup? Well, let's do a special event, because we got a 4-wheel drive car now. Ultimate battle of 4-wheel drive sports cars. Ah. Dun, dun, dun. Flame decals add to speed too? Yeah! I mean, eventually I could do the racing modification, see what that looks like. Because a lot of the cars in this game, they look like very basic and unassuming when you just buy them. Like even the used ones, but you could get like a racing modification and it gives it a really cool paint job. Alright, time for the elevator music to go off, because we are now driving. I love Subies, oh my gosh. Oh, this is kind of an overcast weather in the game. Oh, it's so much faster than the Skyline. Oh. I'll just cut through the grass. I think that was actually faster. Oh my gosh, it's so zippy. That does come with the territory of being a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Very good handling. I would love to drive an STI someday just for kicks. Like, I just have the standard WRX, because I don't need anything else. I use it as my daily driver. Like, I think past a certain point, like, it becomes, like, overkill if you're just using something for daily driving. But if you're doing something purely for racing, then you can kind of, like, go hog wild on, like, modifications and, like, stuff like that. Like, I briefly contemplated getting something like a Dodge Challenger, but those are like specifically made for like going really fast on straightaways. And in a car like that, definitely it definitely has the issue of you don't feel like you're going as fast as you actually are. You feel like you're going slower, which I feel in my WRX too. So you just gotta be, it just like forces you to pay attention more closely. So that's another advantage. I think that's another like reason that there's like a certain joy to driving a slower car fast, because like you can tell that you're pushing the engine to its limits when you're driving it really fast, compared to like a more advanced vehicle where it's like it's no big deal for it. Well, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what place we got in the qualifiers, but it's gonna, I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I think it's doable. Touch grass. Oh, I don't think this is in the cards. I was hoping that I didn't have to take that turn, brake on that turn, so I could just bump into a vehicle, but... I don't think this is gonna happen. No! They're too fast. Other cars in the lineup? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either. Haha, now. Thank you, sir. No, no! Yeah, this is not happening. Okay. Alright, I'll try another race. I just want to get enough money to get those extra parts. And then I'm sure I can perform better. Okay, those are all B license. Spot race. I don't know what that is. No license required. Try out these races for fun and to learn. Oh, okay. Clubman Cup, maybe? Advanced skills required. Is there advanced cars required? I guess I could try it. Shoo! In Forza Horizon, you tried driving the Dodge Demon, and then you drove the Subaru and President, had more fun in the Subi. Don't know why. Yeah, there's something special about a Subi. Okay, now let's actually pay attention this time. To what place we get in the qualifier. Thank you, Alex. Oh, there's an info button? Okay, I'll check that next time. So if we get like 4 or 5 seconds behind everyone else, then that's fine. But if it's something like 20 seconds, then we know we're in trouble. With a car like this, you don't really have to worry about spinning out if you take a turn too sharply while you're braking. Because it's 4-wheel drive, it's fine. They can take it. So that's why, like, for me personally, like, these kinds of vehicles are, like, the most fun to drive, both in games and outside of them, too. Because I get very nervous, if I feel my car's traction slipping up. I do not want to touch grass. Just give the cars cat ears and make them go meow, meow. Good one, Alex. Okay. 8 seconds. This might be possible. This might be possible. We'll see. Soundtrack good. Oh yes, the sweet music of a turbocharged engine. Okay, I think this is doable. Especially on a car like this, where the CPU opponents can't really drive that fast to begin with. So we can kind of like cut corners in a way that they can't. Oh, that person's driving a Subi as well. A hatchback Subi. Haha, gotcha. AI exploitation. Oh, that... I feel so cheeky when I do that. Shoo! Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. I'm gonna have to be really careful on that final turn. Because this is where the finish line is, and I don't have any room to boost past them, past that point. Oh, shoot. I gotta blow my nose. Okay, I'm good. Oh, no, we went right past them. Dang it. I don't think this is it. This isn't the one. I think if we just had a little more horsepower, then it'd be more doable. Welcome back. I texted B. Okay, I'll just do the Sunday Cup again. And I'll, like, blow everybody out of the water and get some extra credits. Well... Oh, there's a train going by in the background. That must be what Paige is barking at. Yep. Yeah, it's cool that, it's cool that there's a train that goes by, but also, the metals from the track also find their way into our tap water. We have a filter now, so it's no problem, but... I do wish that we had fresher water without the use of filters. But I just buy Wegman spring water. Like, I buy, like 4 gallons of Wegman spring water whenever I visit, the city. And that gives me a pretty nice supply of fresh spring water, for like 3 or 4 weeks. Okay. So because we are so powerful, we beat the other cars by 44 seconds. I guess there's no, like, limit on horsepower for the Sunday Cup. Cha-ching. You have trains going by your workplace? Oh yeah. Also, thank you, Mighty, for the bodyguard redeem. Wah. That sound of getting credits is beautiful. Yeah, I know, right? Ching ching. We could probably drive exclusively in the grass and still beat them. Permanent touch grass challenge.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Sonic Adventure is the next Sonic game on my list. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. I'm definitely gonna divide it into multiple streams, because it's a pretty long game if you're going through it all at once, and I want to take time to race some Chow. So I think I'll do like just Sonic's campaign during my first stream, and then the second stream do maybe just Tails. Depends on how long it is. But definitely for like Amy, Big, and Gamma, I bet I could do all three in one stream. Because their campaigns are pretty short. Yeah, Sonic's campaign is definitely the longest. Like, Sonic's pretty much the only character in Sonic Adventure where you could just play his campaign and feel like you, like, experienced the full game. Which I'm sure that's quite deliberate. Tails and Knuckles in a single stream, then the other three in another. Yeah. That could be possible. Okay, thank you. More money for me. Yeah. Okay, high-speed ring. I'm getting a phone call. It is Mama Spacey, so I'll be back in a minute. Spacey Bottotelli will return after the break. I'm back. And I'm a bat. Oh my
Spacey
gosh!
56 Wiggle.
Thank you, 64. Thank you so much for the 5 months. Thank you, dear friend. But yeah, that was Mama Spacey. She was asking me if I hung out outside today, because it's absolutely beautiful out, and I said yes, I had breakfast out there. She also told me to keep an eye out for anyone who wants to buy the snowblower that we've put up for sale out in the yard. I'm not sure why she's selling the snowblower. But I will have to ask her when she gets home. But I mean, we can only really use it in the front yard anyway, I guess. Because like the backyard is gated off. Yeah, maybe she did get a different one. Yeah, I'll have to ask. Yeah, I wish I had a 90s WRX, but I can't really find one in decent condition. Like the only ones I can find have like 150,000 miles on them. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool to get like a 90s one. I mean, I do really love my 2015 WRX, but like there's a special place in my heart for like the boxy 90s. Look. Beat them by a second. Yeah. Heck yeah. Good old high-speed ring, a GT classic. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's been in every single Gran Turismo game, isn't it? I've played the first 3. And then I dropped off after that. Oh, Gran Turismo 3 doesn't have one? Have it? Oh, okay. I like the pink stickers on the front. It matches my aesthetic. They did bring it back for 7, though? Oh, sweet! Piece of cake. Too easy. I mean, they are keeping up with me, so there still is a little bit of a challenge in that we should not wipe out. Which version of Sonic Adventure? I'm gonna be playing the PC version with better SADX installed, and also the Dreamcast conversion mod. I think that's pretty much the definitive way to experience the original Sonic Adventure. Although if I feel like switching it up, I'll turn off the Dreamcast conversion and use other mods. But specifically for the stream, I think that's gonna be a nice way to play. Yes, that is true, Dodger. Gran Turismo 2 introduced rally races to the series. So sadly, as much as I love the first game, I cannot drive around in the dirt in a Subaru. But that's definitely the highlight of one of the highlights of 2 for me. And also in 2, they were planning on adding a drag racing mode. But it ended up getting cut, I assume because of time constraints. But I've heard there's a lot of really cool mods for Gran Turismo 2, so I'm kind of interested to check it out sometime. Oh yeah, that's true, Diki64. Rally racing is where you can touch grass while driving. Okay. New records. Everywhere. Okay, we definitely have a lot of good part money now. Absolutely vouch for GT2 Plus. Okay, I'll look into that. I wonder if there's any mods for GT2 that adjust the chase camera, because I think it's a little high. I'm used to how it is in like Gran Turismo 1 though. Oh, they added Indianapolis and Daytona in Gran Turismo. Nice. Now that might be a trip, like playing a stock car racing game. Now you want to see a racing game release with exciting new features like touching grass? Yeah. I'll make a note to make a joke about that in our racing project. About like having the cars touch grass. Project Gotham Racing. Yeah, I played Gotham Racing 2 a lot when the original Xbox first came out. I think it was either Gran Turismo 5 or 6 that had Daytona in Indy. Nice. I haven't played the Forza series either. I wonder what a good starting point is for that. Finish. The Initial D arcade games. I have not. I'm interested though. Do I need to know anything about the anime in order to understand what's going on? Nice, beat them by 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I really like the pedal camera too. Wait a minute, I get extra credits for placing first in the qualifiers. That's cool. Yeah, I love the pedal camera too. It's like it gives you like a view of like specifically when I'm releasing the gas when I approach the turns. Don't think so. The Initial D games are fun as they are. Nice. Tokyo Extreme Racer. I do vaguely remember briefly playing one of those. But that might be fun to look into sometime too. What non-horror game character scared me the most as a kid? That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to think about that. Cause, like, Doom 2 was one of the first games I ever played, but that's kind of a horror game, so I don't think that counts. I remember being terrified of the final boss of Joe and Mac. One of the Joe and Mac games, the one where, like, you, like, the final stage is in the castle, and he kind of, like, has, like, the fake credit sequence. Who else scared me? There was a DOS game that I can't remember the name of that also had, like, a really scary teddy bear as the final boss of its first episode. Although I guess it was trying to be scary. So I guess that doesn't count either. No. Whoops. I know there's a few DOS games that I played as a kid where, like, either the main character or some other character was unintentionally really creepy looking. Go. I think if I had played Pizza Tower as a kid, like, like, certain, like, animations in the game would, like, terrify me because of how, like, off-model they are. Because I know there's certain parts of Pizza Tower that are meant to be scary, but I think, like, I would be creeped out by Peppino himself, too, and a few of the other characters. Also, Ewok, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're just having a nice chill Gran Turismo stream. With a 60 FPS mod. The game originally was 30 FPS, but through the magic of hacking and CPU overclocking, we can play the full game in 60 FPS instead of just in the special arcade mode. Old battleship game with a scary-looking pirate. I vaguely remember hearing about something about that from somebody. 3 credits. Oh yeah, fake Peppino. I think he's intentionally scary. Champion. Another. Did we get a copy of the Mazda that we got before? If so, I guess I could just keep it for now. Okay. So, excuse me. Yep, it's a copy. But we can upgrade our Subaru. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's check out the racing modification. Aw, only 2 colors. And also 85,000 credits? That's more than twice what I paid for the whole car. I bet it's a really good modification though. Okay, so I've been told muffler is a very good one to have. Oh yeah. I guess I could do sports brakes. What do we got for engine and stuff? I could upgrade my turbo kit, or like, oh, the intercooler, right? Racing intercooler. Stage 2 turbo. Oh no, that's the rest of my money. Tires? Ooh. 4 tire set, hard compound. Don't have as good of a grip as soft tires, but they don't wear as quickly. I'm probably fine on tires, honestly. What else can I do? I guess I could do weight reduction. Stage 2 weight reduction, yeah. Oh, stage 1 is required first. Okay. 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 Is transmission worth it? I don't have a naturally aspirated engine, then they recommend it for that. Maybe a flywheel? Acceleration is improved, but side effect is that with narrow torque range engines, the car tends to lose speed easily when the road rises. Do I have a narrow torque engine? Engine revving is sudden. Acceleration is slightly improved. Okay, I'll hold off on that for now. A carbon drive shaft. This inanimate carbon rod. A lightweight drive shaft made from carbon composite materials. Changing its weight has a different effect on acceleration to changing the weight of the flywheel. Increases acceleration. I see. Okay, I'll buy the carbon rod. Okay. So now let's see if we can stand a chance in the Clubman Cup. Phew. Okay. You know, I've thought about maybe streaming Metal Gear Rising at some time. I've only played the original Metal Gear Solid on the PS1. So I wonder if I would even understand anything that's going on. But like I could play it just for the memes. Ooh, oh, so fast. Gosh, and it changed the way that it changed the sound of the engine too. Oh, I have to turn music off because I cannot focus on my talking. Otherwise. Oh my gosh, it's so zippy. Lawatu, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today on this most Friday of Fridays. Yeah, the muffler completely changed the sound of the vehicle. And I can hear the turbo kit whirring in the background too. I love, like, in real life, like the sound of my car's turbo kit, like that when you switch gears. Oh, Clayton Logic, thank you for the headphones. Ah, so nice. I can't remember the last time that I drove a car that wasn't my WRX. Well, actually, yeah, I drove my mom's, I think it was a Ford Escort. I think it's a Ford Escort. It's either an Escort or an Explorer. I can't remember which one is which. But yeah, like the handling on that is so much different, especially like because it's higher on the ground. Yes, it's an SUV. Yes, that is true. Powerfully Explorer? Okay. Are you winning? I am winning so far. I did the qualifier, so we'll see how the actual race goes. I just did the easiest cup again, just to grind for money. So hopefully I do better this time than last time. I think we got it this time. Gotcha. Touch grass, touch grass. As a shortcut. Yeah, this is very doable now. No. I must catch up to you. No, give me. Haha. Okay. I think we actually outrun them on straightaways now. It's just on the cornering that they kind of like are able to catch up. No! I took that turn too loosely. But thankfully we can touch grass to save time. Okay. Let's try not to mess up on the turns, and then I think we got this in the bag. Ta-da! Oh, sweet. That was just about the most perfect way I could approach that turn. Ta-da! A victory! Alright, so 2 more races, I assume. You're allergic to grass? Touch grass is a threat to you? Oh no! Ah. Yeah, seasonal allergies can definitely be like a thing. Thank you, Alex. Okay. First place. Ooh! $7,000. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Next qualifying round. This is the Clubman stage. This is the one that takes place at night in the city. Vicfin, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I can drive. Yeah, I've got like a whole like racing rig for when I play driving games, because I love driving so much. So the wheel is a public asset actually made by my papa, KVX Art, that is purchasable on his Gumroad store. It's called the Ultimate Steering Wheel, and you can modify the textures to match your VTuber model. And the pedal camera was made by my art mama, Akihika, and I rigged that myself, so that way you can see how I'm working the gas pedal in racing games. Thank you, Vic. Wait. Alright, let's see how well we did. Finish. Around 4 seconds behind. That's not too bad. So, it's like I said earlier in the stream. If you're only like 4 seconds behind, in the qualifiers, then it's very doable. It's when you get like excess of like 8 seconds, 10 seconds, 14 seconds behind that you should start to worry. Because the CPU is very good in the qualifying time trials. A Freedom Planet version of Luigi's Mansion? What the heck? Well, for one thing, the playable character would have to be one of the NPCs. Because I don't see the main characters, like, being scared in that kind of situation. But it'd be cool to have, to make, like a spin-off Freedom Planet game in a different genre that stars one of the NPC characters, because they all have such pretty designs. Like, Tyson Tan put as much thought into the NPC designs as the main characters. So that makes me really excited for, like, potential, like, future, like, side games and stuff, and makes you really wonder what goes on in the world of Avalis. If you like racing games, name every racing game ever made. That reminds me of a video I saw where like someone said like, oh, you like Kirby? Name every Kirby game, and then they list every Kirby game, and then they say, oh yeah, name every Kirby character, and then they list every Kirby character, and then they're like, oh yeah, list every Kirby lore, and then the screen just scrolls really fast with like a huge text dump while one of the Kirby songs plays in the background. I would like to play Kirby at some point too. I've played the original Game Boy game. I've played Dreamland 3. I haven't played 64. I haven't played any of the modern ones really. I played a little bit of Star Allies with a friend. That's about it. But yeah, Kirby's such a sweet bean. Thank you for head patch, Joker. Crystal Shards is good. Nice. Kirby fans are on another level. Oh my gosh, yes. Kirby and the Forgotten Kingdom. Yeah, or Forgotten Land. Yeah, I've heard really good things about that. I'm really fascinated by the development of that game and some of the tricks that they use to make, like, platforming feel nicer. They, for that game specifically, they did, like, a camera trick where, if you use, like, a melee attack, like a sword swipe, and it looks like you're gonna hit the enemy, even if Kirby is not next to the enemy, like, if it just looks like it on the camera, you'll hit the enemy. little tricks like that, like, sounds really cool to me. Especially someone who's, like, starting to get into, like, 3D race, like, 3D game development in general. I wonder if a racing game in particular would have any need for that sort of, like, camera fudging. I remember, my older brother and I played so much of Dreamland 3 when we were younger. Of course, he was always the player one of the family, so he played Kirby and I played Gooey. So I have a very strong attachment to Gooey. And, I remember there was, like, a post-game thing where you had to play through a bunch of, like, mini-games in a row. And we struggled so much with it to the point where we waited until a bunch of our family members were over, like having, like a party. And then we asked everyone to come upstairs and help us play those mini-games. And, like, we all took turns, on them. And I remember being really good at the memory game in particular. But yeah, we all took turns trying to beat all the mini-games. And, I think with the 5 or 6 of us together, we managed to actually finally do it as a family. The only other time that I remember playing a video game, like, as a whole family instead of just the kids, was with Sonic Spinball. And, like, Sonic Spinball is not a very good game, but, like, it does have that kind of, like, weird, like, pinball randomness to it, I guess. But if you're playing it with the expectation that it's going to be anything like a Sonic game, then you'll be disappointed. But as a pinball game, it's something that my family enjoyed well enough to have, like, a party night and play, like, take turns playing it. The Spinball bosses, oh yeah, that is a kind of a, I guess, another example of, a video game character that scared me as a kid, even though it wasn't supposed to be, like, really that scary. Oh my gosh, the Eggman Scorpion. Oh my gosh. The Sonic murder mystery it's so well made, oh my goodness. For, like, an April Fool's joke. It has so much love put into it. I really enjoyed playing that with Alphanel. The sounds they make as well, oh my gosh, yes. Oh. I noticed with my upgrades, when I start to push down on the gas, like, it takes a little bit to start revving. But once it gets to, like, 3,000 RPM, then it, like, shoots all the way up. That's really cool. Yeah, I think we got this. I can tell because I'm focusing mainly on, like chatting with y'all. And not so much on, like taking the corners smoothly. Like, I honestly don't remember the qualifier round, what I did there a few minutes ago, because I was so focused on chat. I guess that goes to show, like, despite some of the jank in this game, it is still a pretty good, like, driving simulator. To where it feels like I can just kind of, like, tune out the way I do that when I drive in real life. No. Out of the way, please. Need to play the Murder of Sonic? Yeah, you should, Vic. It's free on Steam. You can, like, download it and play it, like whenever you feel like it. The dialogue is so charming, and even though, like, the main character is, like, somebody you name yourself and is kind of, like, takes after the sort of, like, featureless protagonists of many other visual novels, they still have a lot of personality. Like, I honestly hope that they appear in another Sonic game at some point. I named my protagonist Lenny, and I think it fits so well. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is made in Unity? Oh, really? I didn't know that. So it should be very feasible for people to mod in custom stories and character art. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if, like, the Sonic Murder Mystery game becomes a template for, like, visual novels? But making all the art for a mod, yeah, that would take some time. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Okay, I think we got this. Huzzah! As long as we don't mess up here when we're touching grass. That was a huge shortcut. Huzzah! We did that. Is this the last race? Imagine people would vary up their minigames. Oh yeah, that's true too. It has like that side-scrolling special stage minigame. I don't want to replay. Oh, I guess we could replay the first part. Go WarioWare with the minigames. Oh, that would be cool. Meow. Go, Spacey. Spacey Bubble Dudley time. Spacey Bubble Dudley time. Yeah, I should make another Eurobeat song sometime and like actually like put lyrics in it. I think that'd be fun. I just have to think of a melody. Fast Bat drives at incredibly speed. Yes! Okay, we beat it. We beat it. Championship bonus, 20,000. Oh, you are the series champion. You have a new car. Oh, I wonder what the car is for this one. Okay, menu music back on. I should also save. I will do that. Okay, I have saved. But I guess I can also save in the game too. Phew! I'm honestly kind of glad that Lilac doesn't have alternate forms. Like, one of my earliest ideas in the original Freedom Planet was that she would have a super form, but I'm glad that it's just her. She kind of like surpasses, she kind of like gets to that level of power on her own through sheer determination. So she's like the Goku to Sonic being Superman. Camaro, 30th anniversary. Ooh, Camaro. 279 horsepower, that's pretty respectable. It's another front-engine rear-wheel drive vehicle, so... it's kind of a duplicate in that regard, I guess. Oh, hi Alistor. Welcome, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're just chilling with some Gran Turismo today. I am Spacey Batelli. I am a gadgeteer bat and a game developer, and I enjoy driving a lot. Spacey wearing heels while driving. Yeah, I wear heels when I drive in real life too. I do not recommend it, but I do it anyway because I feel powerful. I specifically like wearing like the chunky platform heels. You're welcome, and what's up? What's up? The sun is up right now. I'm really curious about this Camaro. Let me get in. Wear heels while driving. Alright, first of all, let's see how much it's worth. It is a Dodge. Yeah, like my mom is always yelling at me like, don't wear heels while you drive. But if my feet are really tired from a day of walking and I have to drive home, I'll just take my shoes off and drive with my socks. Or barefoot, depending on what I wear. Because that's definitely preferable to making my feet even more sore from the gas pedal and stuff. Okay, 10,000 credits. That's less than the Mazda. I think I'll just keep the car then. Racing modification? No, it's already modified. Is it already fully decked out? I don't think I can buy any custom parts for it. Nope. Because it's a special car. Well, that's interesting. Tend to pack a pair of sandals with you when you wear heels? That way you can change out if you have to? Yeah, I do that too whenever I travel abroad. Like, not abroad, when I travel other places. Because I remember bringing, like 2 pairs of shoes with me, to my trip to California. And both of them ended up making my feet very sore, so I had to buy a pair of Vans there. And I still wear the Vans a lot right now, and they're very comfortable. Vans sneakers, they're all black, and I put a couple of like Batwing clips into the shoelaces, so a little bit of a personalization. Yeah, that's true, Alex. They're kind of like tennis shoes. Yeah, I got Batwings on them now. Oh. Wait, Camaro was Chevy. Boy. It's the Dodge Camaro. Okay, so it is a Chevy Camaro, so it will sell here for 12 grand. But that's still as much as the Mazda. Okay, now we can buy parts for it. Well, I want to see how it rides on the base, so I'll do a machine test. Let's do a max speed test. Bum, bum, bum. Time for your hourly hydration. Oh, thanks. I'll take sippy. Woo! Okay. Need to get little wingies for your shoes too? Yeah, you should. It's just a really good way to like, cause I love shoes. I like collecting shoes, but I must admit there's only like 1 or 2 that are like good for me to wear. So it's nice that I can take those shoes and personalize them a little bit, and like the wing clips is a really good way of doing that. So I definitely recommend it. Matching with the wingies, yeah. Gotta head out, DE64. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I wish you the best of luck with the new Lunistis update. I can't wait. 155 miles an hour, that's not bad. I think my WRX is better just because it's souped up. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Slacks gifted a tier 1 sub to Alex Zesk. They have given 47 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, Slacks, for gifting a subby to Alex. Hope you enjoy your sub, Alex. Okay. So, how much money do I got? 46. I almost have enough for like one of the best cars in the game, which is the Skyline GTR spec. The cool thing about this car is that it comes in purple. So I guess I could sell the Mazda, because I'm not gonna drive that. I could sell the Mazda, and then I could afford that car. It was Alex's birthday a couple days ago, but her birthday and her partner's birthday are like only like a day apart. And on Sunday, they're gonna be having like a birthday stream. I can't wait for that. It's at like noon EST, I think. I won't be streaming that day, but I'll join in for a little bit if I can. Yeah, super birthday celebration time. Yeah. Okay. Mazda. Sell. Okay, so now let's get the Skyline. This is also a 4-wheel drive car. That's interesting. Purple car. Awesome. But I think our Subi is still more powerful right now. So I'll switch back to Subi for now, until I can upgrade the Skyline. You have gotten into. You're always a ray of sunshine every time you're in the chat. Happy birthday. Yeah, I agree. Alex has a way of, like, instantly making the spaces she's in feel more positive. Okay, let's go race again. Where else can we go? I remember the four-wheel drive one being really hard. But I wonder if we can do a better job this time. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll take Sippy. Okay. Qualified time. Alright, fingers crossed that we don't get absolutely destroyed. It's good. It's an interesting idle. It's like chicka 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 tick tick tick. Good luck, thank you. Okay, touch grass to save time. I am determined. Oh no, my determination is failing me. But it's fine, they absolutely clean house on the qualifiers anyway. It's the race itself that we need to be concerned with. I just noticed this place takes place like under some like tree foliage. That's a really neat touch. Yeah, driving through the trees. Yeah, the Klonoa emo is on Alex's channel. Denari, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well on this most Friday of Fridays. I'm just chilling with some Gran Turismo racing. We're in the qualifying rounds of this race. I am not sure if our car is powerful enough to keep up with everybody else, but we'll do our best. Yeah, Denari. Oh yeah, you're a regular in Alex's stream, aren't you? I think I remember seeing you over there. Yes, this Friday is very Friday. Okay. Let's see how we did. 6 seconds behind. I think it's gonna be tough, but I think it's possible. If we exploit the jank of GT1's collision. Yeah, Mila and Klonoa do both have the floppy ears. I assume that's why they're drawn together. And they're both part of games that are very like traumatic experiences for them, from what I've heard. Okay, yeah, I think this is pretty doable. It'll be the hardest one that we've done yet, but if we focus, I'm sure we could get in at least the top 3. Only a bit traumatic, mostly heartwarming. Okay, that's good to know. I would hate to see Klonoa's heart broken. He has that vibe to his design. And I still think it's really cool that he's got Pac-Man on his hat. He's such a good boy. Yeah. Haha. That's the sauce. No. Out of my way, please! I missed him, no! That might have cost me the race. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a chance to catch up here. In the grass touching part. No, he pushed me out of the way! Oh. Yes! Okay, okay, we're back in. We're back in the running. No, out. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, cool. Now we just need to catch up to the red car. I don't know if slipstreaming is in this game, but we'll try it anyway. Maybe? Question mark? Oh my gosh. I should have slowed down more so I could bump into him. Oh, I almost did. I'm assuming this kind of driving in a modern Gran Turismo game would get me disqualified. No! Okay, okay, one more shot. And it's not happening. No! Okay. I think we need more upgrades. Gran Turismo. Okay, so... I'll sell a Camaro. I know I can get it again by replaying that race. So I'll just sell it. And then I could use that money for extra parts. Because I think if we get a little bit more horsepower, then we'll have enough to beat that race. Your car would be banged up, you'd probably have a heap of penalties, and you'd lose a ton of ground, kind of like you did with Soda, yeah! Yeah. But yeah, we can be OP in this game because, like, the rules aren't as advanced. And neither is the collision. Alright, Shell. Goodbye. Okay. So... Now, the question is, should I soup up my Impreza more, or should I try the FR challenge and soup up the Skyline? The Skyline is 310 horsepower right now. So, I think it would be more worth it to soup this one up a bit. We'll start with the muffler and air filter, because those are cheap and give a huge horsepower boost. Nismo. Thank you, Raider Sonic, for the head pats. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, racing filter. Oh, 348 horsepower! Oh my gosh! That is a lot of horses. Turbo kit? 387! That is a huge buff. Yes, please. And let's see if I can... 390 horsepower. Yes, please! We're almost at 400 horsepower, holy crap! So now I really want to get something that will help with handling, maybe the suspension? Camber angles, front and rear car height. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm like a little Batgirl in a candy store. We could get the sports suspension. I don't know if suspension affects, like, turning power. Is a thing, like, in this game specifically. Stabilizers. Wobbling and rolling. We don't really have a problem with that so far. Maybe weight reduction would help. We'll do stage 1 weight reduction. And... maybe the brakes? Oh, we don't have enough. What about computer chip? Yeah. Okay, we're at 407 horsepower. This car is insane now. I better save. Okay, I have saved. Alright, let's go race. Special event. Oh, it is a 4-wheel drive car, so we could try that challenge again with this car specifically. Alright. Haha! Alright, I'm gonna bench the Subi for now. But I do love my Subi. I will fully upgrade it at some point. Okay. Let's see. Let's see these horses gallop. Bench press the Subi. Oh, nice. The engine at aisle sounds like a popcorn machine. I like that. It's cute. Okay, so it takes a while to pick up speed. But I bet our top speed is crazy. Oh, whoops. Eating popcorn while driving. Yeah, snacky time. Do I have a favorite kind? Like, my mom and I, we like to, add, like, natural butter to it. Like, so, we air pop our popcorn. And, we add some natural butter and some salt. And that's usually enough for us. I actually prefer that to movie theater butter, since they tend to use artificial butter. But in a pinch, I will eat, movie theater butter popcorn. As long as they don't pour the extra butter on it, because I think that's a little too much for my tastes. But it's hard to say no to popcorn of any kind. Especially when it's buttery and salty. And it works perfectly with, like, chocolate candy, too. Like with a pack of M&Ms or some dark chocolate Hershey's. Yeah, popcorn is such a good snack. And the cool thing about popcorn, too, is that we can put some unsalted, unbuttered popcorn aside in like a smaller bowl and give it to our puppies for a snack. Sammy and Paige are obsessed with popcorn. They'll beg nonstop when we make it for ourselves. So we pretty much have to give them a bowl too. But it is a very healthy snack for them. Oh my gosh, 10 seconds behind. I think we're doing better in the Subaru. Dang it! I might need to tune this car a little bit. I think it's just like the acceleration is like really bad. Yeah, I gave it stage 1 weight reduction. Closer gear ratios? That might work. Yeah, I'll go back to the Subi. She's my strongest so far. I'll see if I can go, like in a... Do I earn money in spot races? Or would I have to go through like an actual event? What? Mega speed? What's that? The ultra high speed battle? Normal car? The world's fastest commercially available car. That's 5 races. No. Very little, but you do. Okay. USA versus Japan. That's also 5 races. I guess I could do the Clubman Cup again. And that should give me enough money to get, like, max upgrades for this car. And then we can finally beat the 4-wheel drive challenge. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Like, I can focus more on chat since, like, I'm at the point now where I'm in the zone. Chicago mix. I can't say that I've tried that. I've tried chocolate-covered popcorn before, and that's really good. But to make that homemade, it requires, like, more prep time than I'm willing to put in. Because whenever I feel like having popcorn, like, I want it, like, right now. Gotta do what you gotta do, yeah. Chocolate and caramel. I haven't tried caramel popcorn before, but I bet it's really good. Because I like chocolate combined with caramel. Oh, my arm itches. There we go. Oh my gosh, yeah, this car is like impossible to spin out now. It handles so nicely. Welcome, Mike. Oh, we're just chilling with some Gran Turismo driving. I'm grinding for cash right now so I can beat the 4-wheel drive challenge. Ah, okay. 4 seconds, not bad. It's gonna be a fair race. Thank you, Kusachio Blacko, for the Birdie Guy redeem. Hope I didn't butcher your name. Wah. Remember to save? I did. I've been saving semi-regularly. Thank you, Ferris, for headbands. Oh, so nice. Yeah, I grinded the B and A licenses off stream. I forgot to finish International A, but I don't think we're gonna reach that point in this stream anyway. So I can grind that some more off stream for whenever we pick this up again. Come on. Meow. Alright. I'm in the zone. The auto zone. Come on. Alright, I think we got this. Maybe we got this? Okay, we still got it. I still got it. Oh. Phew. That was close. Oh gosh, draw distance. Messed me up there. Yes. I got it. This is still my favorite track aesthetically. And like, it's kind of annoying to drive it in more powerful cars, because you have to brake and turn more, but it's cute. It's a cute track. It's so small. hear him right behind me, so hopefully this works out. Okay, yeah, we got it. Yeah. I could play a few Need for Speed games at some point. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, 7 credits. I mean, 7 grand credits. I mean, I guess I could, like, leave the tournament at this point, because I've earned enough money to do upgrades, but I guess I should just grind for more. Porsche Unleashed. I can't remember if I played that one. $7 grand credits. I really like the night tracks in this game too. Like this one and I think Route 11 is the other one. Like they do so much with the baked lighting. Yeah, I remember, like even now, like anytime, like, I drive, like, in the city at night, where, like, the city, like, is kind of, like, really quiet, and most everyone is sleeping. Just being on the road by myself, it's very calming. Like, the warm glow of the street lamps, and, like, the hum of the engine, and... It's almost like meditation in a way. My dream car? Well, my first dream car, of course, was the Subaru WRX. And, after the original Freedom Planet, released, I was able to finally obtain one, and I'm still driving her today. I got her in the summer of 2014. And, but in terms of other cars that I would love to drive, I'd love to drive an STI at some point. I think that'd be really fun. Or just like a car that's specifically tuned for, like, rally racing. I also really love to drive a Mazda RX-7. That's another favorite of mine. And, like, I don't know when I got attached to it. I think it was just because when I was playing these racing games when I was younger, and I noticed, like, the RX-7 was one of the cars that I noticed first, being, like, pretty common in the racing games that I played, so I grew attached to it because of that. But it's also a really beautiful looking car. And, like, I have a soft spot for cars that have, like, the pop-up headlights. So I guess that's another reason why. One of my racing VTuber friends, her car is like a dark purple RX-7. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And of course, my car, like, canonically on stream, as Spacey Valtotelli, is a Subaru WRX as well, just like in real life. I might switch at some point. I don't know. Toyota Corolla 87? Oh my gosh, yeah, that is peak 80s. You can't go wrong with, like, a boxy 80s sports car. It's kind of a shame that they're not as common of a sight these days. Would I ever do rally racing in real life? I would, Alex. I'd love to try it sometime. I think I'd take to it better than track racing, but I need to try both first and see how it goes. Cha-ching. Okay, last one, and then we should have enough cash to get some substantial upgrades. I wish you could just skip the qualifier if you know that you're gonna lose. Because without fail, I get last place. GT Racing! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I assume you are a fan of GT Racing. Yeah, we're just chilling today with some Gran Turismo. I streamed this once before, and I streamed for like 2.5 hours, and I forgot to save during that whole time. Because the original PS1 games don't autosave for you. So, that was a bummer, but I ended up grinding for the licenses again off stream, and now we have surpassed where I was before. Your dream car would be the 69 Mach 1 Mustang? Ooh, that sounds really beefy. I also have a soft spot for muscle cars, like American Muscle, but I don't think the handling is like enough for me to drive in real life. But I really like the way they sound. Very powerful and aggressive. And like their idle sound too, like it hasn't I have a soft spot for like idle sounds that have a rhythm to them. They kind of punch above their weight. Okay, let's see how horribly we did compared to the CPU. CPU opponents are busted in these qualifiers. Yeah, in driving games too, like muscle cars can take a bit to get used to. Cause if you're familiar with Mario Kart, muscle cars are like the Bowsers of realistic vehicles. They have like usually have a higher top speed, especially on straightaways, but they have worse handling. Thank you for the hydrate, Alex. I'll take a sippy. I wasn't paying attention to my placement, but I assume I got less. Again. Wait, what? Blush Mario? Oh, right, the soaps. Right, I saw the question mark block one. I didn't know they had other ones. One of them is a shower jelly, themed after Bowser. Oh, that's so cool! Very squishy and funky, smells like cinnamon and star anise. Ooh! When it comes to the old school cars, ironically, they tended to not have great top speeds. But you notice it since you can reach it quickly. Yeah. That makes sense. Like, especially like the really old cars, like 50s and 60s. That's how pedestrians that's just how pedestrian cars were back then. You weren't like that was when the American highway system was still in its infancy, so there wasn't really a need to it for a car to reach highway speeds. So like 60 would be like absolutely like pushing it in terms of like just like a regular pedestrian vehicle. But of course, as the years went on, top speed was more of a priority, as like our highways were continued to grow, like in size and length. But it's because of that it's always really interesting to see like racing modified versions of those older cars, because like knowing that they weren't originally meant to go to those speeds. And seeing how effortlessly they can reach them. It's really cool. And they're like super stylish. D-Birch, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You once flipped out over a car's glove compartment because of how cool it looked? Oh yeah, there's some cool glove compartments out there. Especially ones that can be, like, deceptively big with how much stuff they can store in them. Phew. No. Okay. I think we still got it. Oh, I think he hit the wall. I heard a bump. Oh, gummy sodas. Oh. Paige is starting to yap. I think maybe somebody is checking out the snowmobile now. No! Ah! That might have cost me. It's fine though, we have enough points. Currently in the process... Oh, welcome, Lancelot. Currently in the process of writing a virtual YouTuber wiki article about you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I think I've been to that YouTuber wiki before. Well, thank you so much. I'm flattered that you would, write an article about me. Cha-ching. Okay, I still think we're the champ. And then we could get, like, a buttload of even more credits. Yep. Huzzah! It's strange that they give the credits to you before they show you the trophy. So if you know how much credits you win for getting first place, it's kind of like spoils it. And also, we got the Camaro back, so we can sell that again if we need more. E. Advice for writing the wiki article. Use, like, an informative tone, I suppose. Like, describe, like, the history of the VTuber and why that person got into VTubing and what they might be known for. Alright, so, now that we got buttloads of cash, we can finish the upgrades. Okay, I think we got the full racing folder. Yes, we did. Turbo kit. It's kind of pricey. I'll see what I can find that's the cheapest. With the most benefit. Weight reduction 3? Maybe. Known for being the cutest bat behind the wheel. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we can get the computer. Port polishing? Okay. Engine balancing? That's a lot. I'll wait. What else? I guess we could get new tires. Specialist racing tires with no tread at all. 4 tires. All made of a hard compound. Oh, okay, so that's for durability. Good grip. Suitable for sprint races. Yeah, I think I could do soft. Semi-racing. Okay, I'll do semi-racing sprint tires. Suspension. Let's do... Okay. No, I'll do sports for now, maybe? Question mark? Let me check the other stuff first. Harder spring rate. I'm not sure if that would give an immediate speed boost. It's more for, like, turning. heavy duty, soft. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do stage 2 turbo kit. Alright. Doing pretty well so far. Weight reduction 3, that's 25 grand. Not happening yet. Could do a racing flywheel. Or, the gearbox. Okay. We got the carbon rod. Oh, the clutch. Gives a more direct feel when upshifting than a normal clutch. Oh, thank you so much for following, Denari. I appreciate you. Suitable for high torque, high power machines. Okay, I'll do the twin clutch. So, hopefully we have the power we need to beat the 4-wheel drive challenge now. I will save. Okay, I've saved. Oh, the mobile app doesn't let you follow people? That's really interesting. I wonder why. But thank you. Thank you so much. I'll take a beat. Okay. If we have the power to beat this, then I'll go for it and then call it a day. Okay. Okay. I feel a difference. I do feel like the wobble is a bit more noticeable when I'm going off-road specifically. So maybe stabilizers are next on the list of upgrades that I can do. The power. I got the power. I hope. Oh wow, it turns very sharply there if I just tap the brake. Meow, meow. Going through the trees again. Oh wow, I can take this turn tighter, yeah. I feel it. So our upgrades were not so much for speed, but for cornering. Woo! Oh my gosh, that feels good. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I underestimated the turning power there and hit the wall. Aha! Oh my gosh, it turns so sharply now. Haha! I love my Subi. Wow. Oh my gosh, we actually got second place in the qualifiers. That's a very good sign. That means we'll probably win this handily. Thank you for invincibility, Rob. Also, thank you, Ferris, for hydrate and stretch. I'll do that after this race. Oh yeah, we are smoking them so far. They're chewing on spacey dust. Okay, not anymore. Hey, that's the same car as mine, but mustard yellow instead of feather white. Haha! I can turn better than you now. Usually it's the other way around. Chase yellow. Okay. Ooh, speaking of smoked. It's been a long time since I had smoked salmon. I don't know why I thought of that just now, but... I kind of want a hot dog after this stream. I make a pretty good pan-fried hot dog. I could chop up some homemade relish, and then some ketchup and mustard on it. I want to do what that hot dog place did that I ate at with Alex during my California trip, and I want to like try and match the recipe they use for the toppings. I know one of them had like those crunchy like breaded onion things. I bet that tastes really good on a homemade hot dog. Went from Gouda to salmon to hot dogs, yeah. Okay, we're doing really good. I mean, they're keeping up with me, but I'm taking these turns a lot better than last time. A chicken hot dog. I can't remember trying that. I've tried turkey hot dogs before, though. Oh my gosh. I hear him right behind me. Please, please, please. Oh, yes! We made it! Huzzah! Alright, now I'll take Sippy and stretch. Oh my goodness. I'm stretching my hands. Hot cat. Yeah, from Undertale. Sushi. Yeah, I love sushi too. My mom and I have a shared passion for sushi. And whenever we have an excuse to go to the city, that we always, like, well, not always, but sometimes, whenever we're in the mood, we go to this, there's actually this, like, Chinese-Japanese fusion restaurant, and they have really good sushi. But they also have really good Chinese food as well. I think I remember getting dumplings there at some point, and they were pretty good. Not as good as the ones that I had in California, but still, like pretty delicious. I like the sushi, the kind of sushi that's like, it's got like crunchy bits in it. You know, like crunchy shrimp, for example. Oh my gosh, I should have revved before the word go. I think that might cost me. Because, like, for how strong the Subi is now, it still takes a while to rev from 0. It could be turbo lag. It's something that my real-life Subi struggles with as well. And that's why I've thought about getting, like, a stage 1 tuning on it. Because I've heard that it's quite beneficial to get rid of the turbo lag. So it's kind of neat how even the 90s Subis had that issue as well. Yes, crunchy shrimp. A crunch. Of course, I also can't say no to a California roll either. Those are also my favorite kind of sushi as well. Eel sushi. I think I've tried that once before and I liked it. Okay, yeah, I had a really slow start, so I don't think I placed very well this time, but it's fine. California roll with real crab meat? Yeah, that's really good. I love, like crab as well. Like, especially like you know, like baked crab. It is admittedly pretty annoying to break open with your hands, but it's worth it. It's so good. Especially like if you're ever in Boston, you have to try their seafood. Like even if it's not crab, like try their like lobster, but they have really amazing crab as well. I think they have like almost the best crab in the world. Oh my goodness. Cause they get their catch locally, like within the city. Yes, Boston seafood is so amazing. Oh my gosh, I miss Boston. I hope we can get into PAX East again so that I have an excuse to go there. Blue claw crabs, yeah, those are good. I also like Dungeness crab. Dawn introduced me to that, and oh my gosh, that was absolutely incredible. But you can't go wrong with a good snow crab. They're very yummy. Oh yeah, I got this. I just have to make sure not to screw up on the tighter turns. Haha! Any other car I would have spun out there, but not the Soupy. No! I'll get you. I'll get you yet. I'm suddenly remembering the one time when I was a kid when I went kart racing. And at the very last second I ended up getting in first place. And the kid that I was racing against, like, he went up to me afterwards and he was like, "I'll get you next time." He said it in a playful tone, of course. But gosh, that was fun. No! Whoops. Whoops! Since I'm in automatic gear, I'm not even sure how I can go in reverse when that happens. I think I could still catch up. But if I'm not mistaken, there is a bit of rubber banding with the CPU opponents, where they'll slow a little bit until you catch up. Not a lot, but it's there. Definitely not as much as in Mario Kart. Okay, yeah. I'm back in the top 3. Thank you, sir, for cushioning. No. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the bump. It's all good. This tunnel kind of reminds me of the tunnel in the advanced course in Daytona, USA. Although I guess every tunnel like that kind of reminds me of that, because that's the first of that kind of tunnel I saw. Okay, let's not crash into the wall this time. Shoot. Okay, we got it. First place, let's go! Huzzah! I've played virtual racing as well, yeah. Finish! Huzzah! Okay, so I think there's one more race. I think. I didn't check to see if there were 3 races or 5. Getting the cash. Okay, next session. Phew. Go, Spacey. Thank you. Special stage Route 5. 11. I think this is Route 11. Syphilis, welcome! Welcome, Sippy. Yeah, I'm playing the first Gran Turismo. I played it once before, but I forgot to save, and the game crashed on the loading screen. So I grinded for the license again off stream, and now I have surpassed where I was before. Yeah, this is probably like this stage has like a finale feel to it, personally. Like, it's the closest the game has to a finale. But it's a super pretty track, quite diverse as well. And it just reminds me of those nice mellow, like, evenings when I drove home. Like, whenever I drive home at night. The soft amber glow of the city lights, and I'm, like, almost the only car on the road. Why, hello, Paige. Paige has walked into my office. And she's whapping her tail at my leg. Hello, mother. Yes. Okay, she is now sit on the bed, on the doggy bed, beside my desk. She's like, hi, Mom. Can I just lay here? Okay, so we're only 2 seconds behind, so that's good. That means it's quite beatable. And, like, if I'm not mistaken, all the lighting in this game is artificial. So there's no, like, rendering system for lighting on the PS1, so this is all, like, simulated. So, considering the year that it came out, that's quite impressive. The pic you posted of her the other day, making sure you were okay after surgery, was so cute. Aw, thank you. Oh, some places in the world are planning for automatic lights that turn on when the car approaches. Oh my gosh, that guy, like, went flying from one side of the wall to the other. What the heck? The AI almost never does that. But yeah, that's really interesting, Rob. I mean, I wonder if they'll do the same thing if there's, like, a pedestrian walking along the sidewalk. Because you definitely do not want to walk in the dark. Number 1, because it's not safe. And number 2, because you want vehicles to notice you. So, like, if you're ever walking alone at night, or even not alone, like as a group, pretty much as a pedestrian in general, like, wear light clothing that's reflective if possible, and also carry a hand flashlight with you. Especially if there's a lot of traffic where you're walking, especially if it's not, like, well lit. Yeah, that's your concern about those lights? Yeah, definitely. That's kind of a concern I have, too, with the fact that electric cars have no engine sound. Like, you can't hear them coming. And some manufacturers have experimented with, like a high-pitched buzzing noise. But that's no fun. Give me, like, the deep rumble. Like, just have them simulate, like, the deep rumble of a gas engine. And I think you're good to go. Oh, you do have a high visibility jacket for walking in the evening? Awesome! Yes, safety first. Imagine cars going around with a Paul-stretched E. Yeah. E. Sorry. Like, there's so much cool stuff you could do with like, electric cars, between, like, having any engine sound you want and, like, using, like, the space that would normally be taken up by the gas engine for other things. Like, I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of what's possible with electric vehicle design. Because a lot of what constitutes, like, the shape of a modern car is to accommodate a gas-powered engine. And so far, electric cars are just, like, replicating that, and just, like, sticking a battery where the engine would be. But I think there's a lot of really interesting things you could do with the designs, as long as, like, the laws are, like, made more flexible to allow for those kinds of cool designs. Because imagine driving, like, an electric car that looks like a spaceship. I think that would be very doable. Huzzah! Is this the last race? Gonna program Sonic Spin Dash sound when you start your car? Yeah, that'd be so cool! Electric cars are not good for long roads. Yeah, I've heard that too. Also, they're very heavy. Like, an electric battery is, like, very heavy for some reason. And there's also, of course, the issue of if there's an engine fire in an electric car, it takes a special kind of, like, chemical to put out the fire. Otherwise, it'll just keep combusting over and over again. Okay, we won! First place! We are the champion! We have successfully beaten the 4-wheel drive challenge at last. I wonder what car we got for that. Yeah, cars are also designed to minimize driver damage in crashes. They are specifically made to protect the driver. So that's another thing to take into account. Well, alright. Let's see what the car is. We already got the camera. Alcyon SVX S4. What? I've never heard of this brand before. I don't remember this. It looks pretty basic. But I'm sure it can be upgraded pretty well. Yeah, this is such good music. It's an oddball, but it's a Subaru, apparently. Oh, okay. I guess just the branding's just weird, because this is like a 90s game that was originally released in Japan. Your sister got into a car crash? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. She came out unscratched, so did your mom. Oh, that's such a relief. Yeah, like, as much as I love, like, retro cars and, like, old school cars, I must admit that I feel pretty safe, in a car that was made in 2014. Because, like, safety standards are so much stronger these days. So I know that if I get in a serious accident in my WRX, that I'm going to be protected, especially since I don't usually drive with passengers anyway. So, like, if that happens someday, I know that my car will save my life. Your dad's flown out of the roof of his car and landed in a tree after falling asleep with the wheel on. Oh my goodness, Alex! I'm so sorry. And he was fine? Okay, that is a huge relief. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, they have both my siblings have gotten into wrecks as well. My brother's wasn't that serious. And of course, my brother also had really bad luck with his friends, like when he was a teenager in high school, driving his cars and getting into wrecks with them. So that was unfortunate. My sister had a wreck with her kids in the car. They were both fine, but she was pretty much scarred for life from it. So, like, she was somewhat reckless before then. And even though the accident was not her fault at all, it kind of, like, changed how she felt about driving. To where now she only feels like it's a necessity. Yeah, it's understandable. So, of the 3 siblings in my family, I'm the only one who's not gotten into a serious accident. I had a couple of like really close calls as a kid. Like there was one in particular that was like, oh my gosh, like it really like changed how I approach driving. Yes, that is true, Siffy. The best way to avoid an accident is to not speed. To not drive over the speed limit. I mean, generally you're pretty okay driving like 5 to 8 miles per hour over the speed limit if other cars are, just for the sake of aligning with the flow of traffic. But if you're by yourself, there's no real reason, and also if you're by yourself, you're more likely to get singled out by a police officer. Whereas if you're in a group, they kind of have to pick and choose who they want to pull over. Get such bad anxiety that you literally can't drive anymore? Your car's engine would randomly die in the middle of busy roads, and you think that scarred you? Oh, I'm so sorry, Alex. Thankfully, I have not had my engine sell on me before. Like, ever when I was driving. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck. I think I guess that's why I enjoy driving so much, is because I have a lot of positive memories about it. Luckily, no one was hurt. Oh, that's good to hear. Let me hop over to the chat screen, since I'm done playing for now. Okay. Alright. Let me save the game. Awesome. Going to go to bed, Joker? Oh, good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. You sure you were having out your first car? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, most people can't afford a new car, especially not nowadays. So you gotta, like, start off with a beater. And those can be pretty unsafe, especially if they're prone to engine stalling or whatever. But, and you have to really be familiar with, like, not just your vehicle and its specific quirks, and its, like, maintenance schedule, but, like how cars kind of, just, like, have a general idea of how cars work in general in order to properly maintain, older cars like that. So, like, those starter cars are, like, really, like, much more difficult to drive than a new car, for example. So, I'm really glad that, like, I stuck to my passion, and I'm able to, like, make a living doing what I love, because that's what made it possible for me to get the car that I have. And it's been an absolutely amazing car. It's one of the safest cars that I could drive, and even just the fact that it has, like, a turbo kit in it is very good for, like, defensive driving and, like, evasive maneuvers. Like, there was a situation where, I think I might have said this in a very early stream, but, like, my friend, Woofle, who composed the music for Freedom Planet, she stopped up here in New York State for a visit one time, and, like, of course, like, we loved driving everywhere. Like, in the WRX, we would take turns. But I was driving, on one of the, double lane roads. It's like a double lane road leading up to where our house where we live. Like, it goes into the forest. But before then, it's like 2 lanes, and each lane has 2 lanes in it, so it's kind of like a 4-lane. And there's kind of like a guardrail in the middle separating the 2. So I look to my left and I see a deer kind of, like, running across the road, and it jumps over the guardrail right in front of us. And I know it's coming, like, because I see it, like, 5 seconds ahead, and I'm like, okay, I guess this is happening. So I swerve to the right sharply off, like, a road, like a road to the right, like a smaller road, in order to avoid the deer. I avoid it, thankfully. But now I am heading towards a telephone pole at, like, 55 miles an hour, and I know I'm not gonna brake in time, but, like, I feel myself, like, starting to panic, like having a panic attack, but I compose myself long enough to, like, sharply turn, like, swerve out of the way into, like, a patch of dirt, and I avoid the telephone pole, and then I swerve sharply to the left again to avoid a tree, and then I end up, riding myself back onto like a back road, like a small single lane road. The WRXs have amazing handling. If I was in any other car, I would have hit the telephone pole. So everything was fine. I pulled over on that side road, and there was another car that was behind us this whole time, and they kind of like pulled into that same road to check on us to see if we were okay. And we were. They didn't get out of the car or anything, but they just checked up to see if anything had happened to us, and after they saw we were fine, they drove off. But oh my gosh, after that I was like but like, yeah, like Woofle was like, okay, let's never do that again. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was like crying, and I was like shaking, and like she could tell that I needed a break from driving, so we switched places. But before that, we kind of had like a cool down hug on the outside, and as friends are to do when they are in crisis. So it took a few hours, but I was fine afterwards. I still love driving. But yeah, I've had some close calls before. Yeah, yes, I'm so thankful that Woofle of all people was there, because she's like an actual like sprint car racer. And she told me after she took over driving and started driving to our house. Like while we were driving back, like we were like having casual conversation to kind of like calm me down, and she told me that those are like some serious racing moves that I pulled off, and I could actually like go like on a racetrack and do pretty well. So I have high hopes for when I actually give it a try someday. It's too bad because like the closest track to where I live is like 3 hours away, which is kind of a disappointment. But maybe someday I'll have an opportunity to take my car on the track and see what this car is really capable of. Hello, hello, person with a suspicious name. Hi. But it's fine though. But just know that this is a say-so stream. I am a say-so battle. But welcome. I just got finished playing the original Gran Turismo on PS1, and we're just having a cool down chat before we end the stream for the day. Watkins Glen is like 3 hours away, but there's another track that's also 3 hours away where like where like an actual like track club meets up. But I'd love to do like a test run on Watkins Glen sometime. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's like the most famous track in upstate New York. And Woofle, when she was visiting me, she took me to a couple of tracks, and I actually got to see some sprint car racing. It was really cool. Of course, by the end of the day, I was covered in dirt because, like, she has a saying like if you're not wearing the track when you leave for the day, then you're not doing it right. They actually just added Watkins Glen to GT7. Ooh, nice. I'm not sure how I'd feel about playing the modern Gran Turismo games because they have a lot of like bloat added to them between like, you know, like online logins and accounts and like so many like extra menus and stuff before you can actually get into the racing. I think that's why I still play the first two Gran Turismo games to this day, because they're nice and simple. I can just like pop them in and drive for a little bit and be all set. GT7 is a nice return to form. Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, it has VR too. Now that's going to be interesting. I wonder if that's something that we could implement in our racing project that we're working on. Probably not. Like, it takes like a very specific like set of tools, I guess. And I also do not have a VR headset yet, but I think it'd be fun to have one someday, especially if I get like a 3D model. And then I could actually have my 3D model like drive actual car miles. I think it'd be really cool. Mama. GT7 VR looks insane. Oh my gosh, I bet it is. That's another interesting thing. Like, I imagine virtual reality does like a lot of heavy lifting in terms of like immersing yourself in a driving experience. That and any sort of like haptic feedback system you have with your controller, like a steering wheel that might like like shake, like rumble based on what the vehicle's doing. But not every player can afford that kind of setup, or would even want to use that kind of setup. So for racing games, like I have a soft spot for racing games that kind of like they're kind of semi-realistic, but they also like exaggerate certain things, like certain like special effects and stuff to make the experience feel more visceral, you know. There was a game on the GameCube that kind of did that. I can't remember the name. I think it was like Auto Modelista, but it has like a really cool cell shaded style, and it has like this neat like Initial D style like wind effect when you're going fast. I think it'd be cool to play that sometime. Yeah, exactly. And also, that's also what I really like. What I really liked about Midnight Club 2 and 3 when I played them, because they have like the you know, the motion blur, and like they have like really crunchy sound effects too, and they have those like power-ups that you can use, so it's kind of like, it's not a kart racer, but it kind of has kart racing powers. Yeah, Auto Modelista is a fun game. Controls are a bit jank, but the aesthetic is incredible. Yeah, it still looks really good to this day. Like this, it has that same cel-shaded style as like Jet Set Radio, which I also want to play at some point, because we got a release date now for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. So I gotta refresh you all on understanding the concept of love. But yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is coming out August 18th. I can't wait. I'm gonna play it day one. Yes. Just Google Auto Modelista. Looks super cool. Yeah. True love is too tame for him. Yeah. You gotta understand the concept of love to get those funky, fresh beats. Exactly. Okay, so my voice is starting to give out, and I also want to have a hot dog. I've had a craving for a hot dog ever since we started talking about it, but I shall call it for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. This was really good. I'm very glad that things went more smoothly this time in terms of the game not crashing on me. Let me see if there's somebody I can raid. Oh, there's quite a few people online. Who haven't we raided in a while? You know, I do not believe we have raided this battle before. There's another bat that I follow, Lethia Babette. She mostly streams art, so I think that's what she's streaming right now. But I'll set up a raid. Raid. Alright, all set. Without further ado, I shall bid you adieu, and Paige is bidding you adieu as well. So, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow at the same time, 1 p.m. And I'm gonna play Mega Man and Bass. I'm kind of nervous about it because it is literally the hardest game in the Mega Man series. But I'll do my best. It's gonna be fun. I really like the art style too, oh my goodness. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.